he was clearly dead. But the doctor said that as long as the family had the money, he was still alive. Then the doctor informed the patient's family that the patient was in a critical condition and needed an immediate operation. The family had no choice but to pay the operation fee right away. However, this hospital met its match today. This man had bought a corpse at a high price and pretended it was his father, sending it to the hospital for emergency treatment. He pleaded with the doctor desperately, saying that he was willing to go bankrupt to save his father. The doctor immediately wheeled the patient into the operating room. Upon examination, the patient had no heartbeat, but the doctors still decided to operate on him because they had the family under their thumb. This was the perfect time to drain the family's money. The attending doctor rushed to the family member, handed him a form, and told him to go to the pharmacy across the street to buy a special medicine. At this moment, with his father's life hanging in the balance, the man went to the designated pharmacy to buy the medicine. When he heard the price quoted by the doctor, although he hesitated, he still spent his year's savings to buy the medicine. Then he turned around and gave the bag to the nurse. The man anxiously asked about his father's condition, but the nurse told him to wait quietly there. Little did he know that the nurse turned around and sent the bag back to the pharmacy untouched, and even blamed the pharmacist for not being adaptable enough and missing out on a big opportunity to make money. Shortly after, the doctor came out again and told him that the special medicine had worked well and that his father was just one step away from recovery, which was to pay a $1 million operation fee. The man paid this huge medical bill without hesitation. However, they were still anxiously waiting outside. What they didn't know was that no operation was actually taking place in the operating room. All the doctors and nurses were chatting together. When the operation time was up, the doctor walked out of the operating room and sadly told the patient's family that they had done all they could. The man pleaded with the doctors to give it one more try because he had plenty of money. He took out a piece of paper from his bag and asked the doctor, "Aren't you guys specialized in treating the dead?" It turned out that the piece of paper was the death certificate of the deceased.